till it takes and it takes and it takes, and we keep living anyway. We rise and we fall and we break and we make our mistakes. That song plays on a continuous loop in my head constantly. And it's not just the song by itself, it's also this meme of like Lisa Simpson going like this while that's playing in the background, and that plays on a continuous loop in my head and I can't get it out. Even when other songs infiltrate my mind, that song plays continuously. Hello, what is up guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel if this is your first time here. My name is Deja, and today we're going to talk about some makeup that I can do without. This is going to be a little bit more of a chatty video. Like always, I'll leave my face in the comments, or not in the comments, but in the description box, and let's just get on into this. Now, I'm gonna preface this by saying these are not products that I have any problems with. They're not products I dislike. They're not products that I don't wear. I'm wearing most of these now, but they are products that if I was faced with the weird situation where I can put some makeup on but not others, I don't know. If I'm not wearing makeup, like if it's, I don't do no makeup looks. My no makeup look is just simply no makeup. But if I have this weird thing where I want to do some but not other makeup, this is stuff that I would absolutely skip if I had to. So the first one in this category is going to be concealer. Now, I don't have anything against concealer or any of these products. Like, I mean, if it works for you, you love it, please continue wearing it. But for me, concealer is just one of those products that I can do without if given the choice. I use concealer really only like in the inner corner right here for the darkness that I have, and then I use it as eye base sometimes, which I know you're not supposed to do. I know Robert Welsh says you're not supposed to use concealer as eye base, and if you have oily lids, don't do that. But for me it works. I don't have super oily lids, so it's usually fine. But that's kind of all I use it for. So if I actually use eye primers that I do have, or eye bases that I do have, then that eliminates one need for the concealer. And then I put it right here, but you can't really tell because I don't do like the highlighting with concealer. Like, I don't do that. I think it looks kind of weird in real life personally. No offense if you like it, but I just think it looks a little odd. So mine is just like barely lighter than the rest of my skin tone. And then, I mean, I use it to like carve out my brows. Excuse me. I use it to carve out my brows a little bit, but other than that, that's kind of it. Like, I could probably replace most of the concealer uses, so there's just really not a huge need for it with me. So it's just not for me. And then another reason that I'm not a huge concealer person, it falls into why I'm also not a huge foundation person. Now, foundation is not on this list because I have come to like wearing foundation. If you'd asked me maybe 2 years ago, foundation would have been on this list. But that's because 2 years ago, I didn't really have as many options for foundation as I do now. You know, it's only just now in the past few years that the need for, or the push for, diverse foundation shades has become a thing. So when I first started makeup, and up until, like I said, maybe like 2-3 years ago, I didn't really have foundation choices. Like, I basically had to go without foundation, without concealer, without complexion products, because there's nothing that didn't make me look like a ghost. Like, I didn't have options. Now I do. Now I still stick with the one that I know works. I don't try too many options, but they're here now. Anyways, back to the point in the video. I'm not a huge concealer person, so I can do without concealer. So the next product that I can pretty much do without is contour. Now, I have contour, very slight contour on now. If I do contour, it is gonna be very slight. I'm not super into like the huge, like really sculpted kind of look, especially because that's not how my face looks naturally. Like, as you can see, I have a pretty round face, so naturally I don't have a ton of dimension, and that's the point of contour, is to add in dimension and shadow. But too much contour on me, I look insane. I look crazy. I look like freaking Benny from Halloween Town. Like, I look insane. Like, and it's because I tried it. I have tried it. I have not found a way to contour my face that doesn't look crazy. So as a result, I just don't do it. Like, I just put a little bit like right here in like the very like I don't know, hollows, like the very back, but I don't really bring it forward or anything. And like I said, I just look crazy with it. Now, I have very recently become a bronzer girl. It's because I tried this. It's the Prime Beauty bronzer in Brownsville, you know. And like I said, I didn't get the point of bronzer. This is a caveat. This isn't on the list. But because again, we didn't really have many options for us like chocolate girls for bronzers. And I finally do. So I tried it. This is the first and only bronzer I've ever tried. I love it. I'm a fan. I would choose bronzer over contour any given day. And that's on period. So the next thing that's on my list of makeup that I can do without is primer. Now, originally, I bought into the whole idea of, you know, needing to prime, and you need to prime your face, all that. And I think that's all fine and dandy. But now I'm kind of more in the camp of as long as you prep your skin, that is primer. And, you know, if you asked me this like a year ago, I wouldn't have thought this. But now, after, you know, like being more into skincare, I'm kind of in that camp. I don't think primer is an absolute necessity. Now, I still use one. Right now, I'm using the e.l.f. Jelly Pop primer, and I do like that one a lot. It's supposed to be the limited edition, but it's been around for like a year. I don't know how limited that limited edition is, but I only use that because I still like a barrier between my face and my makeup. Like, even though I do my skincare, I still like there to be some form of a barrier between foundation and my skin. I don't know, it just makes me feel better about the foundation. So that's what I do, like I said, but I think I've accidentally forgotten to put on primer enough times to know that, hey, so if you'll notice, the lighting has changed and there's now a light on. That's because this is now my third attempt at this video. I don't know if I'm just not meant to film it, but this is now my third attempt. The first time I ran out of memory on my phone. The second time it randomly reverted to, like, I got through the whole video and then it says it's 50 minutes long. And I'm like, I know I didn't just record for 50 minutes and not notice that. I mean, I know I can talk, but dang. But no, it's because it randomly went into slow motion for the duration of the video. So that's that. So hopefully I can finally get through this video. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know what it is about this video that's making it so hard. But anyways, so before I was so rudely interrupted by the woes of modern technology, I was talking about primers. So to wrap that up, I just found that primer is just not a necessity for me. I can do without it. And so yeah, let's get on to the next. So the next one that I can do without is gonna be powder. Now, powder kind of operates in the same way as primer for me in that it's not a necessity. I really only use powder when I use concealer. Like, so I put like a little bit of concealer like right here, and then I powder that. And then that's basically it. I don't powder my whole face. I don't set it. For me, I found that less is more. So I found that when I just, like I said, use less products, I get a better outcome. So I don't really powder my whole face. I am using a powder. Right now I'm using the Fentybeauty one. I'm not gonna show it because it's really like shiny, so I'll show the back. Yeah, the Fentybeauty one in Nutmeg. I have a small one because, like I said, I don't use powder and I would never get through a full thing. So I'm using that one right now, but I can skip powder if I don't feel like using it. So the next one that I can do without is setting spray. Setting spray, setting spray, setting spray. I'm sorry. It's water. It's perfumey water. Granted, okay, I haven't tried many setting sprays. I think I've only tried the NYX setting spray, and then I had a sample of the Smashbox one, but I haven't tried any other ones because they didn't do anything. And I know a lot of people like the De-Slick by Urban Decay, but I can't make myself pay $30+ for perfumey water. I just can't do it. And like I said, since considering considering nothing really changes with my makeup when I do versus when I don't, I can just cut it out altogether. So the next one on my list of makeup that I can do without is gonna be brow gel. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest here. I don't really know what the purpose of brow gel is. Whenever I see people use it, they always say something to the effect of, "Oh, it's to keep my brows in place." But this may be a dumb question, but where where are they going? Where? Like, I guess it's just not a problem that I have. And maybe it's just like a hair texture thing. Maybe my hair is like coarse enough that it all stays in place, and maybe people with finer hair textures have the issue of their brows kind of fraying a little bit. But that was my thing. I just didn't really understand what they meant by that. So if you do use brow gel and they do keep your eyebrows in place, please leave them in the comment below. What does it do? I would like to know. Who knows? Maybe I'm missing out. We'll see. And the final product that I can go without is gonna be lashes. Now, lashes, I don't have anything against. I love lashes. I think they add to a look, or they can add to a look, but I don't personally use them. I think it's just too much of a step for regular looks like I do. I think it's too much of a step. I think for most days, day-to-day wear, it's just an extra step that I'm not, because I already have a very long makeup routine. I don't need an extra 15 minutes putting on lashes. Now, because I don't put them on that often, I'm not good at putting them on. So therefore, like I said, I just don't really like it. I don't like to have to do that. Now, lashes are kind of also the only thing that differentiate like regular makeup and like special occasion for me, because I walk around every day looking like this, so there's not much differentiation to make me feel like that extra special thing. So lashes are kind of the last step for me to make it feel like fancy, maybe feel like, ooh, it's a special occasion, I'm wearing lashes. The last time I wore lashes was it was for my last belly dance performance in college. That was the last time I wore them. And then before that, the last time I wore lashes was for my senior prom. So yeah, it's like the last little step that makes it feel like a special occasion for me. That's a lie. I also wore them on Halloween for a costume, but like I said, it was a costume. So it's like the last little step for me. So I kind of like to almost want to reserve it for that. Like, I think I like my looks enough that I don't feel like they need lashes, but then like lashes will probably be like the like special occasion. I'll reserve that for special occasions. Like, I think the next time I wear lashes will probably be like at my wedding or something. I don't know. If I get married. There's no prospects right now, but if I get married, the next time I wear lashes will be in my wedding photo. And yeah, guys, that's gonna be the end of this video. That was just a few makeup products that I can do without. Like I said, I don't have anything against any of these products. If you use them and you love them, please continue to do so. Don't let some random chick on the internet tell you what you can and can't do with your makeup. You are free to continue using them. These are just my personal opinions and my thoughts, and these just don't really fit that well into my personal makeup aesthetic, or rather, they're not that important to my personal makeup aesthetic. Like and subscribe, share the video, let me know what you thought down below. You can find me on Instagram at Deja Vu. You can find me on Twitter at Deja Vu 2. And you can also find me on my podcast that I do with my friend called Grossly Overqualified, about the woes of millennial dating and the shenanigans that come with it. Well, let me rephrase that. That's what it started off being about. Now we just kind of BS around on it, I'm not gonna lie. But it's really funny. So check it out. You can find that anywhere that podcasts are found. Again, that's Grossly Overqualified. And yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.